Okay, we're live. Live chat. Okay. Last time I did it, I got really good flashlight activity. Once 12 hits, I will get it started. It's just 3 people are watching. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. I did a protection prayer before beginning to do any diving into speaking to spirit. Also, I don't want to do them when my daughter's at home anymore because she's young and she does get scared of them. So Wednesdays are going to be the day that I do them, and I might rotate the times. Wednesdays at noon, and then the next Wednesday will be at 6. No, because I will be home. So Wednesday at noon, and then maybe Wednesday at 3. That might be able to help more people. I don't know. Not less. Once the weather becomes better, I can do Wednesdays at 6 when I can leave the house. But it's hard to use my equipment whenever. All right, here we go. Force jewelry. Am I speaking with Shanann Watts? Shanann, last time you were here, you were able to turn on the flashlight. Could you do it again? Let's try. Farmers. Poem. You hear it? Got that again? We're surrounded by white light. Nothing negative can enter. No evil. Nothing. Shanann, have you arrived? It's a gateway to coming in. Shanann Watts, did Chris Watts's mom know? Every time I try talking, it talks. Did Chris Watts's mom know or have a discussion in regards to the murders, or telling him to get rid of you? Was he under pressure by them as well? You could use the flashlight. I don't know what that's attached to. Maybe this isn't a good time to go live. It worked last time. says wheels, and then it said hair. Are you referring to the hair in the back of the truck? I can't type anything because I have a box in front of it. Shanann, yes or no answers can be done with the flashlight as well. Yes, you can turn on. No, you can leave off. Do you think that Chris's parents knew this was going to happen? Okay. I'm going to try this guy. Shanann, is Kelsey Barreth close so we could talk to her? Kelsey, I have meditated and thought about you. Are you here with us? Kelsey, if you're here, you could touch the flashlight. Should have sat that up there. Sorry for the sound. Okay, we're going to try this one. Hi, spirits. Hey. Is Shanann Watts or Kelsey Barreth here? No. Sad. Kelsey, where can we find you? Where can we find your body? Kelsey, you can talk through the phone. The Ovilus. Yes or no with the flashlight, or you can touch the K2. It doesn't hurt you if you put your hand over it, or talk over this, or touch that. Spirits, could you step back and let her, Kelsey, come through? Shanann, is that you? Is that Bella or Cece? Bella, did you hear that? That's okay if we don't get you every time. I understand. Shanann Watts or Cece or Bella, I haven't reached out to you for a while. I didn't know if there's anything you guys are wanting to say. Spirits, could you step back and let Shanann or Kelsey talk, please? I'm going to ask you, was Nicole Kessinger there the night you were murdered? Find out. I think. There's been a couple other people that can also speak to you guys, and they don't believe she was there. Can we get confirmation from you for that? Wrong. Yeah, she was there, Bella. I'm not convinced it's them. Okay, spirits that are speaking, can we talk about the meteor that happened in Venezuela? Was that a demon that we've seen in a video? Was there more than one? Hands. Was my protection prayer too good? Maybe. I don't see anybody in here either. I see 6 people. It won't always work. Hi, Tracy. Yes, it's quiet now. I turned off that necrophoniac. Hi, Feisty Taco. Last time we got really good communication with the flashlight, and the flashlight to me is my favorite, but I am not getting it. I don't know what's going on. I'm not feeling it either. Like, I don't know if my protection prayer this time was, is it Jay Lewis? I use my boyfriend's account. That's why I'm a dual. That's awesome. I was trying to either reach out to Shanann, Kelsey, and then I thought maybe I would try to see if we could speak to Spirit about what we saw in the meteor, but I'm not getting anything. And I'm telling you, this is normal investigation, like normally what goes on. So to get anything is awesome. But whenever we would investigate, and if I would wear too many crystals, do too many protection prayers, I'd get nothing. So I believe crystals and protection works. Maybe I overprotected myself. Thank you, Abdul. And I just have to be honest, and we've had a lot of trouble in the past from when we did investigations for a very long time and not realizing I was bringing attachments home. We had a huge issue with our daughter last year, and something not of this world was attacking my daughter. And we had to go through a lot to get that cleansed. And so I fear to bring that back into here. So the protection is necessary, and it's just for safety for me and my husband as well. So lives are only going to be on Wednesdays. We're going to do day and night, but the nights will have to be away from my computer. So I have to figure that out. So from now on, Wednesdays are probably going to be at noon until I can figure it out. Maybe 3 would be the latest, but I just have to try to put them first. And if doing lives even then starts to affect my daughter, then I'm going to have to stop doing the lives at home. But I want you guys to be able to investigate. Do you guys ever want me to go to a location and we investigate? Would you guys like that? Hi, Marlene. I know, I love UK. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys also, Dangerous Minds, she's from over there, and we've become like good pals, like talking back and forth a lot, sharing a lot of information about the Watts case. So if you do find the Watts case interesting and kind of on the same like thought process that I have, she has the same, and she is a history, like she can dig and find some stuff, guys. So you need to definitely head over and check out her parodies, and they're hilarious. She makes fun of Nicole. I love them. Yeah, I can do them in my car. The problem is the setup's just harder. I'm just gonna have to figure something out. Um, I don't want Moss. We got Moss. We got that last time. Who's here with us? Anybody got any questions? I know I just don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse. AIM. I know somebody asked last time to be able to see these, and they're hard to see. And also, you guys have asked for me to like put them back in a video and put it all together. I tried to do that, and there were so many words that I just don't think I can. And I'm sorry if that's upsetting or disappointing. I've just never investigated like that, and it's going to take some time if I end up doing it that route. Okay. I don't want to say your name wrong. Canty. Let's ask with the Ovilus. Okay, I'm trying to reach out to Kelsey Barreth or Spirit. Did Crystal Lee, the nurse, help dispose of Kelsey's body? And Kelsey, if it's easier for you, just touch the flashlight. It turns it on yes. Or you can wave your hand in front of the things. These will light up. Or you can speak here. Yeah, Abdul. I think she got just for magic. That says magic. She got in trouble for disposing of the phone. I think she sent the text as well to her work, but because that was brought up in article that I read in People magazine, but it hasn't been stated that for sure yet. But it was like in the court report. Religion, magic religion. So didn't Crystal Lee, was she involved in some kind of magic and religion? So is that a confirmation, a yes? Okay. Now that takes a dark turn. I mean, who knew? I can forgive Crystal Lee because she owned up to what she did. I do too. There was another psychic that I watched. It says there's a male involved and that we'll end up finding her on the side of the highway somewhere. Someone said, Jay Lewis, someone said on the side of the highway, a state patrol will be the one that ends up finding her. She's in a body bag or wrapped up somewhere. And I'm sorry, my husband's the only one that's moderating. So if I missed your guys' question, just type it again. Panel. Scratch. Kelsey, if we're speaking with you, could you light up the K2 so I can know that I'm speaking with you? Or am I speaking with Spirit, or am I speaking with Shanann? And you can light the flashlight up for a yes if I'm speaking with Kelsey. Me too, Feisty Taco, for real. That did light up, so that's Kelsey. Okay, so we're speaking with Kelsey. Panel, scratch, present. I don't know what that would mean. Anybody? Does anyone think she knows where her remains are? Yes. Kelsey, wire, it says. Scratch, present, wire. Make. Kelsey, were you murdered in your home? Can you light this up to yellow? Did you see it? It lit up all the way. Could you do that again? I know it's sometimes easier to use these than speak. Can you light it all the way up? True that, Lewis. They don't want to pay because they're horrible people. I don't know if I didn't meditate long enough. I feel really bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling energy like thick. Let's try the next. Every time I'm ready to switch. Statement. Southern. Make a statement. Southern. Drop. Make a statement. Puncture. Pat, are you watching the Ovilus? Did you see that? If it's lighting up all the way, or is it just going to the green? Ooh. I heard there was another male involved by a psychic. Wonder if it's Walter. We need to remember that name. Is Walter involved in helping dispose of you? You can touch this to turn it on for yes, or wave your hand in front of it. But could you make it go to red or orange or yellow? I do feel bad though. You come here to see it, but it doesn't always happen. SH. Maybe initials for someone? So did you guys... Oh, thanks, Jay Lewis. So would you guys like to be able to go, if I did a full investigation, like out in the field somewhere, not a field, but you know what I mean, out in the outside world, would that be something that you guys would want to see? Maybe SH stood for Shanann trying to begin maximum. Maybe that was Shanann trying to say that Shanann's here. Shanann, are you here? You're on the ceiling? Okay, cool, Katie. It's worth trying and seeing if you guys like it or not. Really, Feisty Taco? Wow. Yeah. The gifts can be a blessing and a curse. I understand. I suppressed them for so long, but I don't have, like, I'm an empath. All I can do is feel the different energies and read people. Okay, let's try this one more time. Was that a cry? Hi, this is Rachel. Who are we speaking with? Tim? Hi, Kristen. Heard it's me. Shanann, you've never answered clearly to me or Spirit. Was Nicole Kessinger involved in the murders or helping Barry? This is hard to understand. We love you, Shanann. I agree, Abdul. Definitely a child's coming through. They can be deceiving. Hi, Kristen. Is Chris Watts going to tell us more information eventually? Yes. Then we gotta know. I'll have to listen to that. Is Chris Watts, was he seen more than Nicole Kessinger? Was he a cheater the whole time? Dog? Matthew. I got the name Matthew. Talk. Okay. Did Chris Watts have an affair with a male prostitute? His name was Trey. He had a lot of information that leads me to believe there was something there. Yeah. The best? Best ever. Spirits, can you try talking one at a time? Sorry about that. Now I can't read the comments. There. Ugh! Does she know if he's killed before? Shanann? Spirits, could you step back and let Shanann come through, please? Shanann, has Chris killed before? Is Kelsey Barreth here? Was an immediate yes. Kelsey, I heard that you look angelic and you're seen with a white robe and that you're pure and you were wonderful. What happened? Why did Patrick turn on you? Oh, maybe, J. Lewis. Sometimes I can't hear it either. Is when I hear. Shanann or Kelsey? Yes, I heard a female yes. You're not supposed to do something. Pat again? That was a third. Bella. Yep. Kid. All right, I'm going to stop the necrophoniac. I'm closing this door for a minute. Okay, let's go back to this guy. Let's try to do some yes or no answers. I don't think you guys can see it. Yeah, you can. Okay. Shanann, Was Chris planning this murder of you and your 3 children? Was it premeditated? I know it's hard. We're being patient. It's dropping down now. I mean, it was almost up to yes. Kelsey Barreth, are you here? Those are like fluctuations to see if there's anything around it. And there's things around it right now. See how it goes straight? So there is something over here. See how if I touch it, it does that? All right. Who are we speaking with? Tiled full. No, Jay Lewis, it hasn't went off today. Let's put it on and see if she can turn it off. I was like, is it broke? Okay, Kelsey, if you're here, could you turn off the flashlight? Okay, maybe they want to. It did dim. I know it's work, Kelsey. I put new. There you go. Yes, it did it. Okay, so Kelsey, you're with us. Okay, let's focus on Kelsey questions. Okay, Kelsey, was Crystal Lee, the nurse, involved in helping dispose of your body? You can turn it on for yes or off for no. If she wasn't, could you tell us a name of someone else? Or turn on the flashlight if there was another person involved in helping dispose of your body? Well, something's here because this is this, but it's on the top of it. Oh, Dave, Kelsey Barreth. It was the other case in Colorado, Woodland Park. Her fiance murdered her. He's in jail now. And then he had a girlfriend, and her name was Crystal Lee, and she was a nurse, and she lived in Idaho, I believe. And that's where they found the cell phone. She ended up admitting to doing that part. Kelsey, are you still around to try and help get your case solved? Are you still around because no one's been able to locate you? I feel you're reserved and don't want to talk. And that's understandable. Shanann, are you here too? Maybe they don't like the flashlight on. Did she know she was pregnant in November? That's a good one, Haley. Was there a dark entity in the Watts house before the murders that influenced Chris? Turn it on for yes, off for no. Abdul, I do too. I just, after seeing, it was obviously armchair detective that had the video of it, but Miss Jade, her video is the one that completely convinced me that Nicole Kessinger was there. I'm not 100% convinced about Bella. I think they were killed beforehand too, and I think that Nicole Kessinger did it. J. Lewis, who? Crystal Lee? Did she know she was pregnant in November? Crystal, are you talking about Crystal being pregnant or Kelsey? I do believe. Are there spirits still inside the Watts house? Why would it just turn the flashlight off and then not turn it back on? I don't know. Nine. 9 entered. I turned it on and then it went off. Please. Shanann, did the girls suffer before being killed?
Birds, hike, animal, sentence.
So they didn't suffer. That's good. Okay, Shanann, did you know beforehand that Nicole Kessinger and Chris were having an affair? I don't know if it's turning it off because it doesn't like the light or if it's answering the questions. Shanann, did you have 2 girls and you were pregnant with a boy? So the answers are starting to make sense. So no, she did not know about Nicole ahead of time. Wow. Okay, thank you, Shanann. Over here we got sentence, violent, applet, prop. Follow. Shanann, was Nicole Kessinger, I got it before I even got the question answered, involved in your murders? Did Nicole Kessinger help to dispose of your bodies? Group. Did anyone help Chris? It's asked her. Did Nicole Kessinger help dispose of your bodies? That's a yes. She did. She did help. So that's fine with the other ones I've heard that I find to be very legit. But because they're like, Nicole had no part in this. Okay, fine. Maybe she didn't have a part in killing them, but she helped. Of course. Of course. So yes or no questions are good. That's how she's wanting to communicate. Hi, Jacqueline. Thank you, Abdul. I love you for subscribing. I enjoy doing this. Okay. Was NK hiding in the basement when you got home from your trip, Shanann? Yep. She was. And that's like I've said since day one, she has been. I knew it. Shanann. I know. That's what I'm talking about. Shanann, was the girls. So no, because I was about to ask her. Shanann, were the girls deceased when you arrived home? Skip. Baby Skip Dark. I really believe she had help with that lot. Oil and dispose it. Right, I agree, Feisty Taco. Yes, we got an answer to that. So yes, the girls were deceased. I knew it. That's why we saw another person on the driveway loading up the truck. We nod Providence. I don't know what that word means. Sacra is. Shanann, was NK in your driveway helping load up your guys' bodies? And I'm sorry. There was a girl standing in your driveway. Yep, she was there in the driveway, guys. And yes, she did. This was a ghost. Kate Knight was there. Okay. Shanann, were you guys still in the house whenever the police and the cadaver dogs came inside? Was there spirit inside of your house? Were there spirits inside of your house when the police? Cake and disease catch. Foot. Did Chris catch a disease from Nicole? That's funny. Oh, well, she is a dirty skank, so. I lost my train of thought. Interrupt. Interrupt, shove, foot, interrupt, shove. Are you speaking of what Nicole Kessinger did? Bacon. Interrupt, shove, bacon. I know. Thank you, Kathy. Hi. I'm trying to read. Do they appear on Chris Woods? Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you, Anne. Bye. It says bye something. Do you guys try to make your appearance in Chris's dreams?
Lust.
Crash lust.
Before time. Like.
Shanann, do you guys appear in Chris's dreams? You or your girls or Nico? Nope.
Mad. September.
She says mad September. Yes. Just sometimes it takes a while for him to answer. Mike, mad September. Yes, she did, Kat. Great one, Jacqueline. Is Chris Watts, I mean, not Chris Watts, excuse me. Is Nicole Kessinger's father protecting her?
Shown.
Yes. And we know that. And again, I'm going to give credit to Dangerous Minds because she's the one that gave me some really good insight. Insight to how the Kessinger family are of high stature. Like they have money.
Surprise.
Yep, you're right. Surprise file. For divorce? You were surprised by it. Did anyone else see the video where it looked like one of the girls' shadows walked towards him while he was at truck door? He quickly turned around. I did, Dawn, and I can't show. I can't. It looks like he's picking something up, but I can't distinguish the feet. I'm not saying it's not there because it could be. Ooh, that's a good one, Julie. Was Chris planning on having an explosion there at that site to cover up his tracks of the murders? It says nail middle. History.
Most.
Was he planning on blowing it up? Starting a fire? Yes. I seen the shadow. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, Donna, I saw the shadow of Nicole for sure. But I have watched over and over and over, and I just can't distinguish the feet. I'll watch again today. But okay, Don. Feeling. Did Chris Watts pick up one of the children at his truck the morning of the murders?
Mustard.
Hurt. Possibly, then yes. It is Bella. I think Bella was Chris's favorite. I think that it's just so sad. Did he father know about this?
Johnny.
Okay. Johnny. Shanann, did Chris's father know about this, that this was going to happen? That was my stomach. Shanann, did Chris's father know? Yes. The father knew something. Makes sense. Sabrina, I think she said yes. I'll ask again. Help with the bodies. I believe Chris. I agree, Abdul. Confront. Okay. She was in shock with what was happening. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so let's start with Shanann, was one of your girls alive at the truck? Help with bodies. I'll lose these questions. Yes. Shanann, did Chris have help disposing of your bodies? You can keep it on for yes. Yeah, he had help. What was the other one I wanted to ask? Okay. Shanann, were you in shock at what was happening and that's why you were not able to fight back? Cover. Maybe NK like covered her with a blanket or something. Maybe she covered her with a blanket. That would make sense why he wouldn't have any marks on him. Yeah, me too. I'm doing body language on his mom. I don't know if there's like a full interview of his dad. I have to look. Yes, Kathy, I will. Shanann, did Chris bring any bodies out the front door?
Science. Sure.
Says sure. Or did they all come out of the garage? They all came out of the garage. Yes, feisty. Ooh, I just saw that, Julie. Shanann, did you catch Chris and NK acting sexually when you returned home? I don't think so. I know she did. She looked just like Chris. Dave, I heard that too, and I also heard, and this is just a rumor, that his dad is a pedophile and had to sign up on a register as a sex offender. I don't know if that's true. I heard that, but maybe she's confirming that. Abdul, I did hear that. 3. Yeah, Kathy, I did, and it does not say anything in there, an indication of that. It was just a rumor, like I said. I don't have any proof, but I did hear that. What's up? Cat. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was the grandfather that was the possible perp in the perverted way. I don't know. That could be a maybe there. Ooh, and she's flickering it. It's hard for you guys to see. It's like a candle, it looks like, the way that's going. No problem, Sabrina. Shanann, was Chris Watts using drugs or alcohol?
Noise. Temperature.
Very noise, temperature. So yes, probably he was. Abdul, I'm glad you did too. If you guys could see it, it's barely lit. This is barely lit. Oh, there it just went off. Ooh. Shanann, did Chris or Chris's father, Bella's grandpa, molest Bella? It could be yes. We have no way to prove that really, so. Yeah, the lie, you're right, but I hate. I guess I just don't want that, so I'm trying to think that that's not what happened. All right, I'm going to give you a few more minutes, Shanann. You always do come through. Is there anything that I'm going to... Goodbye. We're going to turn this on for 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get her to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kat, I guess he was just not thinking that it would come to all of this. Chris was always involved. That almost sounded like molestation. Could Chris do anything with the girls when... Yes, true, Kathy. Very true. Shanann, do you like this better? Anyway. Did Chris and Nicole ambush you when you got home? They. Ooh, Julie, I didn't know that. Did Chris store your babies in the refrigerator in the garage? Never even knew that. Wow. Wow. It makes sense. Yeah. It hurt. I heard it hurt. What did you guys hear? Haley, no, just an empath. I can just feel energy. I can't see things. I don't hear things talking to me. I've seen black masses and things like that, but no, not like a visual of a ghost, as you would call it. Only black masses, which are usually indication of evil. See, there you go. Yes, evil, evil, evil. Answers made sense. Dogs were alerting down there and several orbs seen around down there too. Yes, Lindsay, I agree. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that again. All right, Shanann. I'm going to say goodbye now. We'll talk again next Wednesday if you would like that. You seem to come through and really communicate. We do love you. We love to put you live. We know you enjoyed going live. And this is still the opportunity. Thank you for clarifying some answers for us. I'm going to say goodbye to the microphone. Goodbye. All right. So I guess next Wednesday I'll try contacting her again. She obviously has a lot she still wants to talk about. I think she enjoys being on YouTube. And she says yes. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, don't want to beat a dead horse, and I get people saying, leave them alone, leave them alone. But I still feel like every time I talk to her, I feel like she becomes easier to talk to, and she says more and interacts more. So, and I don't want her to be forgotten. So we will continue to talk to her for sure. And I'm not sure that Kelsey came through. And I've also done a video recently on five conspiracies on the Brittany Murphy murder, and I tried contacting Brittany, and I didn't get anything. So Shanann is definitely a spirit that is able to talk to me, so that's great. But I'm still going to continue to try to talk to Brittany Murphy. Someone else I want to try to reach out to also is Lorraine Warren, because like she's my idol and I really look up to her. So I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I actually have a picture of the real Amityville house right here. It's hard to see, but it's real. I had a friend that lived in Amityville and he took it for me. So anyways, all right. Thank you guys so much. Jacqueline, thank you, thank you, thank you. And okay, so I will do next Wednesday at noon again. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, love you guys all. Subscribe and like. See ya.